Appendix A. With Keshab at Dakshineshwar. Saturday, January 1, 1881. Keshab Chandra Sen, the leader of the Brahmo Samaj, was expected to visit Sri Ramakrishna at the temple garden at Dakshineshwar. With the master were many Brahmo celebrities, Pratap, Trailokya, Jayagopal, and others. It was only a few days before the annual festival of the Brahmo Samaj, and the Brahmos were eagerly awaiting the arrival of their leader, who was to come by steamer. They were restless and talking rather noisily. Ram, Manomohan, and several other devotees of the master were also there. At last, Keshab entered the master's room with 2 fruits and a bouquet of flowers in his hands. Touching the master's feet, he laid the offering at his side. Then he saluted Sri Ramakrishna with great reverence, bowing very low before him. Sri Ramakrishna returned in like manner his distinguished visitor's salutation. Then he laughingly began the conversation. Master, you, Keshab, want me, but your disciples don't. I was saying to them, let us be restless, then Gobindo will come. To Keshab's disciples, see, here is your Gobindo. We have been showing signs of restlessness all this while to set the stage for your arrival. It isn't easy to have the vision of Govindo. You must have noticed in the Krishna Jatra that Narod enters Vrindavan and prays with great yearning. O Gobindo, O my soul, O life of my life. And then Krishna comes on the stage with the cowherd boys, followed by the gopis. Footnote: Krishna Jatra, a theatrical performance depicting the life of Krishna. Footnote ends. Well, Keshab, say something. They are eager to hear your words. Keshab, humbly, with a smile. To open my lips here would be like trying to sell needles to a blacksmith. Master, smiling. But don't you know that the nature of devotees is like that of hemp smokers? One hemp smoker says to another, please take a puff for yourself and give me one. All laugh. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They heard the music from the Nahabat in the temple garden. Master, to Keshab and the others. Do you hear how melodious that music is? One player is producing only a monotone on his flute, while another is creating waves of melodies in different ragas and raginis. Footnote: Ragas and raginis. Modes in Indian music. Footnote ends. That is my attitude. Why should I produce only a monotone when I have an instrument with 7 holes? Why should I say nothing but I am he, I am he? I want to play various melodies on my instrument with 7 holes. Why should I say only Brahma, Brahma? I want to call on God through all the moods, through Shant, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhur. I want to make merry with God. I want to sport with God. Keshab listened to these words with wonder in his eyes and said to the Brahmo devotees, I have never before heard such a wonderful and beautiful interpretation of Jnana and Bhakti. Keshab to the master, how long will you hide yourself in this way? I dare say people will be thronging here by and by in great crowds. Master, what are you talking of? I only eat and drink and sing God's name. I know nothing about gathering crowds. Hanuman once declared, I know nothing about the day of the week or the position of the moon and stars in the sky. I simply meditate on Ram. Keshab, all right, sir. I shall gather the crowd, but they all must come to your place. Master, I am the dust of everybody's feet. If anyone is gracious enough to come here, he is welcome. Keshab, whatever you may say, sir, your advent cannot be in vain.